Loose pass. Vitinha. Now it takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Consadole, Sapporo have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Now it's Bale. It's played through for him. Not a hint of offside here. Yamal!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries a shot! Consadole, Sapporo have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rodri. And claimed it back swiftly. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Vitinha providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
And it's Rodri. Bale. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking to play him in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cruyff. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Dembele. Lam. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. And that has left him in a heap. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Maldini. Rice. Spread neatly. Vitinha. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lam. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Cross goes in there. And that should get the job done. Bale. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Messi. Consadole, Sapporo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha, passing is crisp and sharp. Here's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Lam cuts out the pass. Rodri. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Rafael Varane. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha. Now it takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Arsenal restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pepe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vitinha, now it's Rice. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. And it's made it. He's having a shot! Rodri conjures time and space where few can. Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Nicely spread. Bale picks it up. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Company. Company is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Thuram makes the interception. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Good ball, good take. And he was alert to it. And he's gone backward here.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Over to the right flank. Now it shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Van Dijk. Well read, nice interception. And that is that. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. They managed to find that little extra when they needed it.